any agent is better than no agent. At least if you're signed, you're in the game. Really. And we believe that. Okay, let's talk about this. Look, I get it. When you're starting out, getting signed feels like validation. Like you finally made it to the next level. Someone believes in you. I mean, I remember that feeling when my first agent signed me. I was thrilled. It didn't matter that they were brand new. It didn't matter that I had no idea what to look for. I was represented. I had arrived. Except nothing happened. No auditions, no submissions. Eventually, that agent decided they wanted to be a manager instead, and then a casting director. I have no idea what they're doing now. And that was just the first one. I went through multiple agents before I found the two legitimate ones I work with now. I made every mistake in the book, so you don't have to. Well, here's what I learned the hard way. A bad agent doesn't just waste your time. They can actively hurt your career. How? Well, they submit you for roles you're completely wrong for, burning your credibility with casting directors before you ever get a chance to prove yourself. They lock you into exclusive contracts that prevent you from working with anyone else while doing nothing for you. They take commissions on work you found yourself, or worse, they're not really agents at all. They're scam artists who figured out that actors are dreamers and dreamers are easy marks. So let's talk about how to tell the difference. The golden rule is simple. Legitimate agents only get paid when you get paid. That's it. Commission-based. After you book the job. Industry standard is 10% for union work, up to 20% for non-union, but always after. If anyone asks for money up front, that is your cue to dig deeper. Maybe walk away entirely. Registration fees to be listed on their website, big red flag. Starter packages, red flag. They require you to use their photographer or take their acting classes as a condition of representation. Well, these aren't automatic disqualifiers in every single case, but they should trigger serious skepticism because legitimate agents make their money when you make money. If their income stream comes from selling you services, ask yourself, what is their real business model? The same goes for those expensive talent showcases and conventions. You know the ones. They promise to put you in front of top industry professionals for $5,000, $8,000, $10,000. Some of them have been around for decades. Some of them can even point to legitimate success stories. But here's what they don't tell you. The success rate is abysmal. One report found less than 2% of attendees actually signed with agencies. The former owner of one of the biggest conventions admitted that the modeling schools feeding into these events are basically profit centers where, quote, everyone along the way is getting a cut. Now, that doesn't mean all showcases and training programs are scams. There are legitimate ones out there. I'm in a mentorship program with one called Get Seen that's actually connected me with agents and casting directors in the Southeast. It's been good for me. But that doesn't mean it's good for everyone. Do your research. Make sure any organization you consider is the right fit for your situation, not just a good fit for their bank account. Now here's where it gets tricky because not every bad agent is running an obvious scam. Some operate in this gray area, technically legal, maybe even technically getting you work, but not operating in your best interest. I've encountered operations that charge fees for initial meetings, then they 20% commission when industry standard is 10%, and they appear to be getting paid twice, once by the production to cast the role, and again by taking commission from the talent they book. I've seen the same job posted elsewhere at a higher rate than what I was offered through one of these outfits, which makes me wonder, are they reducing the day rate, pocketing the difference, and taking commission on top? Is it illegal? In a lot of regional markets, no. Unethical? Draw your own conclusions. So how do you protect yourself? In major markets, LA, New York, Chicago, check if they're SAG-AFTRA franchised. The union maintains a searchable list on their website. Franchised agents have agreed to follow specific rules and protect performers, but here's something most people don't know. SAG-AFTRA doesn't franchise in every market. In a lot of regional areas, there simply is no franchise structure, so a legitimate agent in the Southeast might not be on that list. Not because they're sketchy, but because the option doesn't exist. In those cases, verify they're licensed by the state if your state requires it. Look them up on IMDbPro. See who they actually represent and whether those actors are booking work. Google their name, plus the word scam or complaints. Ask other actors in your market. The community usually knows who's legit. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you when you're starting out. No agent worth their commission is going to take on talent that can't book work, because if you can't book, they can't get paid. That's not them being mean, that's just math. So before you start desperately seeking representation, ask yourself, am I actually ready? Do you have professional headshots, training, a demo reel? Even if it's just self-tape clips, have you been submitting yourself on Actors Access or casting networks and getting any responses? If not, that's where your energy should go first. Build your foundation, book some work on your own, prove you can compete. Then, when you approach agents, you're not begging for someone to take a chance on you. You're presenting yourself as a professional who's already doing the work. And you're looking for a partner to help you do it, more of it. There are developmental agencies out there that take on newer talent and help them grow, and legitimate ones may offer training and headshot services. That's not automatically a problem. The red flag is when they require you to use theirs. A legit agency might say, hey, we work with some great photographers if you need recommendations. A scam operation says you must use our photographer or we won't represent you. That's the difference. One is a service, the other is a business model, and you are the product. I built my entire career through self-tape, starting during COVID in 2021 with zero industry connections. Still, self-submit every single day through Actors Access and casting networks. And yes, I now have 2 legitimate agents who actually get me work, but I found them by learning from my mistakes, by understanding that the wrong representation isn't just a waste of time, it's a step backward. So no, any agent is not better than no agent. The right agent at the right time, when you're actually ready, that's the game. Stop signing out of desperation. Start signing from strength, because the wrong agent isn't a shortcut, it's a detour. Hey, you want to go deeper? Well, I wrote more about this at gary-mason.com/blog. The link is in the description. New myths busted every week. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.